Welcome back to A Taste of K. In today's video, I'll be showing you two different ways to make sweet potato pie. One is going to be roasted sweet potato pie, where I roast the sweet potato, and the other will be just a sweet potato pie where I boil the sweet potato. The ingredients I'll be using is 2 medium to large sweet potatoes, 2 large eggs, half a cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of heavy whipping cream, half a teaspoon cinnamon powder, half a teaspoon ground nutmeg, a 4th teaspoon salt, half a cup of butter that has been softened, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and 1 9-inch pie crust. Since I'll be making 2 sweet potato pies, I'll go ahead and double the ingredients, but I'll do them separately. First, I'll make the sweet potato pie where I'm roasting the sweet potatoes. I clean off the sweet potatoes and went ahead and pierced a few holes into the sweet potatoes so it would not burst in the oven. In an oven that has been preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, I went ahead and roasted the sweet potatoes for 1 hour until they was fork tender. I set the sweet potatoes aside to let them cool down. Now I will work on the pie crust. This pie crust was store-bought. The brand that I was using wanted me to place it in a pie dish that was 9 inches, but the pie dish I had was 9.5 inches, but we'll make it work. I allowed the pie crust to chill on the counter for about 15 minutes before rolling it into the pie dish. I placed it in the pie dish, pierced a few holes, and placed it in the oven at 400 degrees for 9 to 11 minutes. Now that the sweet potato is cool enough for me to handle, I'll remove the peel and then I'll proceed by mixing it with a hand mixer. Once I'm done mixing the sweet potato, I'll go ahead and mix in the rest of the ingredients. I mix on medium speed until everything is well incorporated. By the time I was done mixing the sweet potato pie mixture, I removed the pie crust out of the oven and it's been on the counter for about 2 minutes. I'm going to pour the sweet potato pie mixture into the pie crust. I placed this in an oven that has been preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and allowed to bake for 1 hour and 15 minutes. After 1 hour and 15 minutes, I removed it from the oven and this is how the pie looked. This is the roasted sweet potato pie. Only if you guys can smell what I was smelling here, the sweet potatoes, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the smell of the vanilla. The hardest part was waiting to allow this to cool down before I can cut in. Okay, let me waste no time and get right into the sweet potato pie. This is the one using the boiled sweet potatoes. I'm using the same exact ingredients. The only difference is instead of roasting the sweet potatoes, I'm going to boil the sweet potatoes. Once the sweet potatoes are fork tender, I went ahead and drained and started to mix with the hand mixer, followed by adding all the remainder of the ingredients. I baked this the same way in an oven that was preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour and 15 minutes. After allowing this sweet potato to cool down, this is the final look. Remember that both of these sweet potato pie use the same exact ingredients. The only difference is one was using a roasted sweet potatoes and the second one was using a boiled potato. To me, the roasted sweet potato pie is my favorite, but if you're short on time, go ahead and boil the sweet potato. It will taste just fine. But if you have more time, go ahead and roast it and you'll have a better tasting sweet potato pie. Thank you for stopping by at A Taste of K. I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that now and hit the bell to turn on the post notifications.